This is the first video I've posted in a very long time, and there's a good reason for that. The reason is I took some much needed time off to have my first and my only baby. It's a baby boy. His name is Chris, and we're so happy to have him in our family. And during that time off, I was really resting. I mean, I can tell you pregnancy is a lot harder than I thought. Now that I've gone through it, I used to think that I wanted like a bunch of kids, but now I'm like, we'll see. But overall, it's been going really well. I'm happy to not be pregnant anymore, to just have my baby and hold him in my arms. But I'm officially back on YouTube, and I'm so excited to bring you guys more content this year and share with you what I've been doing with my business and how I can help you guys grow yours too. So during my pregnancy, when things felt a little bit easier during my second trimester, if you're a mom watching, then you probably understand. The second trimester, you're not like in the beginning, like very sick phase, and you're not in the end when you're like fighting for your life, waddling around phase. But in the second, you have like this sweet spot where things feel a little bit manageable. And my husband and I went on a trip to New York City where we attended the Vimeo Reframe Conference, where they invited me and they even gave us free tickets, which was awesome. It was a really cool event, and it was one of the few moments during my pregnancy where I actually felt inspired business-wise, and that actually kicked off some new things that I'm going to be doing in my business that I'm going to continue sharing with you on this channel. If you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And spoiler alert, one of their celebrity guest panel speakers was 2 Chainz, who had a really awesome message to share. Shout out to Vimeo for inviting us and for hosting an awesome conference. So now I'm just going to share with you guys what that trip was like. Hopefully some of the inspiration that I felt that day can rub off on you guys and also re-inspire me here now a couple months later. So let's get into it. So I got to the event bright and early because I knew there would be free coffee. And here is the lounge before all the people started arriving for the morning session. They actually served more than coffee. They had a whole breakfast, lunch, and cocktail hour with snacks, which was all pretty impressive. The talks were held in various rooms around the venue, but this was like the main stage area. And the main reason I wanted to attend this event is because I wanted to find out what video trends I could get ahead of for 2026, and particularly trends around AI video. Basically, I wanted to know, how is AI going to mesh with the content creation landscape in the near future? And the first talk I attended was with Philip Moyer, who's the CEO of Vimeo, and he's going to explain that creators can elevate their content using AI.
This is proof of one thing, that video connects us all. Last year, we reframed how the formats of video are changing, but also how it still connects storytellers to audiences. This year, you're going to see that we're reframing what video does, or what it can do.
So essentially, with the right tools, strategies, and creative vision, AI can strengthen creators' ability to connect with their audiences and tell stories.
For their customers who are now in this digital video AI world as well, and I just think the possibilities are endless for us together.
It seems like a lot of people are afraid of AI replacing humans in creative fields, but AI is not really as automated as most people think, and it actually takes a lot of effort to get the output that you want from any AI tool.
The way AI works is a bit like a brain. You feed it a lot of data, and it sort of pieces it all together, and then you test it and say, okay, it's like a room full of school kids, and you're teaching them, and then you give them a test to see what they learn. A bit like that with AI. It's not like software that you program it to give you a result. You discover what it's learning and you teach it more.
And with all the effort that goes into video creation, it can also be rewarding and profitable in today's creator economy.
An estimated $250 billion force where creators are entrepreneurs. The opportunity is massive, but there are some challenges. Creators are expected to be everywhere at once, yet they're at the mercy of the algorithm, where success hinges on items that are completely outside of their control. You could pour your heart into a piece of content, yet it's the system that determines whether it reaches thousands or barely anyone.
And this is so true. Getting picked up by the YouTube algorithm is not easy. Not all the videos that I've posted have seen the light of day and racked up thousands of views. So this next speaker was pretty technical, but this was actually my favorite talk of the day because he provided a lot of solutions to this challenge. His talk was all about how to optimize your content to be recommended by AI language models such as ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and more. And this talk was so insightful that It has guided my next business endeavor moving forward, which I will talk about more on this channel in the future.
Make a single video, post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, YouTube, Vimeo, also on Reddit. Reddit's one of the most cited domains. You'll see that here. And it's a Reddit thread with a video. And, okay, so video's big. Then how do you get your video to show up? How do you get it to rank? And an interesting thing about video is that it's, there's a lot of knowledge in video. There's actually more knowledge in video than there is in articles. Because, you know, there's people speaking, there's like context, there's slides, there's presentations, like there's all this rich information. There's more information in video than there is in written text. So it's actually more rich than written text. Okay, so then how do I get my video to show up? What matters? It's actually fairly simple. So the most important thing is your title tag, or the name of the video, which is here. So this is kind of like a title tag of a landing page. This is the most important thing. So if you want to rank for website builder, or building a portfolio, make sure that you optimize this just like you would optimize a title tag for a page on your site.
So next, there was a really fun talk about branding and using creative video ads to make a simple product, being canned water, really stand out in the beverage market. And this was with Liquid Death.
Before today, have you heard of Liquid Death?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Because when I started 4 years ago, no one had.
And finally, there were two inspiring celebrity speakers. The first was Tabitha Brown, who shared her story going from being an Uber driver to millionaire content creator and actress in a really short amount of time, all by sharing a video of a salad.
I was, taking acting classes, casting workshops, and as social media started to grow, there was always kind of like they looked down on if you did content, you weren't a real actor. So I believe that, when they were like, you shouldn't do more content, don't get on the internet doing things, you're an actress.
And then the rapper 2 Chainz was there, who shared his experience producing a heartfelt autobiographical short film. After attending this Vimeo conference in the heart of New York City, I not only learned a lot and had a lot of my questions answered, but it also reminded me of how much our world really relies on video and why it's one of the best industries for me to be in. It's the reason that I studied filmmaking in college and started doing YouTube in the first place. So at this pivotal moment in my life where I'm starting my new chapter as a mom, this experience was the confirmation I needed to decide to keep creating content, both for pleasure and for profit. Alright, so that's all for my trip to New York. And for anyone who's wondering how my pregnancy was or my birth was, yeah, like I said, everything has been harder than I thought, except for parenting. Parenting and raising the baby has been a little easier than I thought because we have a sleeper. Thank God we have a sleeper. He's just a great baby. He's an angel. I actually had a home birth without any medication, and it was harder than I thought. It was pretty hard. It was actually pretty hard. I still need to write like the long version of my birth story because I kind of wanted to post it like as a blog somewhere just for like my own memories and stuff. I decided not to vlog the birth. I didn't really take any videos or pictures during I didn't take any videos, but I also didn't really take any pictures during the labor because I was in so much pain. I was like, I don't want to remember this pain. It was crazy. But I gave birth in my bedroom, and everything was really successful despite how painful it was. Like, we didn't need any major interventions or anything. And the best part is that the system where I live is just really well equipped to facilitate home births and support new parents after the baby is born. We had somebody come over to our house every single day the first week the baby was here, and they helped with everything like helping me with breastfeeding and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house and letting us take naps in the day just to like make sure we were well energized and well supported and had all of our questions answered going into parenthood. So that's been such a blessing, and everything's been going really smooth since then. So that's it for my little life update, and I'm so glad to be back on YouTube. I don't plan on sharing birth or family related content. I just want to keep it to like creative stuff and business stuff because that's kind of what people have subscribed for here, and that's just what I'm comfortable sharing. But I appreciate your support and well wishes, but I look forward to being here and continuing to show up, and now I'm doing it as a mom. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!